as members of rival fan bases from throughout the state of Washington make the journey to Apple Cup.
Now, this week, we're looking back at some of the greatest moments in Apple Cup history, starting tonight with 1997.
For Washington State, it doesn't get much bigger than a 1997 Apple Cup. Heading into Husky Stadium with a chance to reach the Rose Bowl for the first time in 67 years. On game week, the pot was stirred by Cougar standout receiver Chris Jackson, who made headlines in the media.
He basically said, in paraphrasing, is they can't stop me, okay? He said it in different words, but the inference was, I'm too good for the Husky defensive backs. And Mike Price wanted to make him run from here to Seattle as a punishment, but he couldn't afford to do it because he needed him in the game, and then we all know what happened in that game.
What happened was Jackson went off for 185 yards receiving and 2 touchdowns.
Chris Jackson was exactly right. He was too good for the Husky DBs. It's kind of apropos that he was the guy who got that touchdown, because he's the one who really put it on the line and put his teammates on the line in saying, you can't stop me.
Cougars win at 41-35. They were headed to the Rose Bowl, whether they were ready or not.
Hooray, yippee. Holy cow, what do we do now? And that was, and it was still like that for a couple of days after that game. It was like, what do we do now? Until they started to prepare for Michigan, until they started to go for the trip, and then it was like spinning and whirling out of control.
Spinning and whirling out of control. I wonder if it'll be that kind of a game this time.
Looks like it might be a little wet. We'll see.